Yes, so good day, guys. Today I just want to talk about gold. We're gonna analyze the market. So, as you know, if you have watched my previous live stream videos, as you know, I don't like to waste much of your time. So, we're gonna start on the daily time frame. So, as we know, currently, like gold is currently bearish. It's been selling now for quite some time now, for a while now. So, we're gonna start and see what we can expect tomorrow and next week. As we know, tomorrow is Friday, so I don't like to trade on Fridays. I don't know about you. So as we all can see, gold has been rallying to the upside. It has been bullish for almost nine weeks now. So and then we had a retracement, a pullback. I don't know if it's a pullback. For me, it's a pullback because it's not. It hasn't. How can I say? For me, this is a pullback. So I don't know how far the pullback will go, but the overall trend on gold is bullish. That's on the daily time frame. So what we can see on gold is that if we have to mark out our our zones and where price have rejected and so on, we're gonna see we are currently just focusing on this piece of structure on the pullback. We are not going to focus much on this. We are just going to focus on the pullback because for for the coming week or day, I still expect some sales on gold. As we know, on the previous video, I talked about our last line of defense was this order block right here, this daily order block right here, because it was sitting at the psychological level 4000, the 4000, around the 4000, and as we can see, we had this pullback, this huge drop on gold, and then the market tapped into this daily order block and rejected from it, and then it consolidated for a while on if you we're gonna see that on the lower time frame, and then it invalidated this setup. As you can see, we also have another daily order block right here where price also tapped into and it rejected from it. So we're gonna still I still believe that we're gonna invalidate this daily order block right here. So we're gonna this is now where price have rejected, um, currently rejected from. So this daily order block, the previous one that I talk about, our last line of defense for gold to still be bullish, has been invalidated. So we're gonna see price hopefully drop until 3700, as you can see, around this area right here, around this area right here. So that's my expectation on gold. So we're gonna drop down to a lower time frame. We're gonna drop down to the 4-inch time frame and see the current structure on the 4-hour time frame. We know this was the daily order block where price rejected and then price consolidated, and later we had another drop on gold invalidating this order block. So and then we tapped into another order block right here, and then price is currently rejecting from that area. So but I still expect price to make another drop to the downside. If you have watched my previous video, I talked about gold always liking to do three phase move, which is we will see a drop, then we will see a pullback, we will see our first break of structure, and then we're gonna see a pullback and then another break of structure and then a pullback and then another break of structure, which each where we can see we will have this phase 1, which is your first break of structure, and then we have our phase 2, which is your second break of structure, and your third phase, which is your third break of structure. And then gold likes to reverse that gold like to reverse due to the opposing trend. How can I say? You will give us this 3 phase move, and then you will see a reversal. You can flip this, and then you can see that on a bullish move. So for me, as we can see, we are currently doing the on the second phase now. So I still expect another drop, giving us that third phase, and then we're gonna hopefully see price reverse to the upside. But as we can see, the overall trend on the daily time frame or weekly time frame is bullish. Now we are just in a pullback phase, so we're gonna still see how far price gonna pull back. But for me, as we can see, we invalidated this order block right there, giving us a clear break of structure. This was giving us a clear break of structure. As you can see, this is our phase 1 right there, our first break of structure, and then we have our phase 2 right here. So we are currently targeting phase 3. So we are currently targeting phase 3. So yeah, that's gold like to give us that 3 phase move, 3 break of structures, and then we can see a reversal to the upside or to the downside depending on the trend. So we had this clear break of structure, we can see that drop on gold, and then we had a pullback, gold tapped into our daily order block, and then we had then price rejected from that order block, consolidating, giving us a clear break of structure right there. So give us another clear break of structure, and now we are currently in that pullback phase for the downtrend. So this is gonna be our swing high right there. Let's say that's gonna be our swing high right there, our 4-hour swing high, and this gonna be our 4-hour swing low. As you can see, that we are just following market structure, that's all. This is our strong swing high, and this is our weak swing low. So we can expect gold to push a little bit higher, and then we're gonna see that price move to the downside. Hopefully that can be tomorrow or the coming week. So we have this clear break of structure to the downside. Now, as we can see, if you go to the 1 hour time frame, to see where we can where we can expect price to reverse to the downside. We're gonna measure this, and then we're gonna see where's our 50% of the whole structure. Our whole structure, as you can see, we already tapped into the 50%, which was this area right here, which was that area right there. So why do I expect price to also to take out this area right there? It's because we can see this, most traders would have entered here and holding gold, but not knowing that this right here is is a trap, is where liquidity resting above that order block right there. So resting above this, above the supply area. So this is our trap, liquidity trap, where there's a lot of liquidity resting above that area. Most traders have already entered the market expecting gold price to push um, to our swing low. As we can see, price is currently still still pushing up. So the area that I'm currently looking at is this area right here. This is the area that I'm focusing on, this zone right here. If we have to go back to the 4H time frame, we can see this zone is aligning with our support, so that this area now changed into a resistance. So we're gonna go back to our 1H time frame. So this is our point of interest where we can expect price to push, to tap into, and then we can see price push to the downside. But we also have to keep in mind that gold price might push a little bit higher. So this is the two areas that you're going to focus on. So you have to look for a clear confirmation that the gold price is reversing to the downside. So you're gonna look for confirmation around this area. If we can see that price give us a clear confirmation in this area, then we can take a sell to the downside, targeting our 4-hour swing low. But what can happen is gold can tap into that zone, give another tap, and then we can push trapping sellers right there, and then we're gonna sweep all that liquidity that is resting above there also, and then we're gonna see price move to the downside. So you have to look for a clear confirmation that price is about to move to the downside. So that's our 2 point of interest that I will watch tomorrow and the coming week, to the following week. For those that are trading patterns, they will see this pattern where you have this right there, that bear flag. Then we're gonna clone that, and then we're gonna put it there. So let me just adjust that. They will see this push to the downside, and then our price consolidating in that trending in that bear flag, and then they're gonna target that. So there's two possibilities for those that are trading patterns, those that are just focusing on structure. As we can see, both of the strategies, let me say, are aligning. So you can see that it's all, they can also, that both of the setups are looking the same. It's only the one that they are using pattern, and this we are using smart money concept. So we're gonna be cautious, and then we're gonna wait for price to tap into that area. You can move your stop loss above that area, because my target is 3,700. So as you can see, look at that stop loss. you can just move to the 1 hour time frame and see. You can just go to a lower time frame and get a clear confirmation, and hopefully your stop loss will be will be small. So you're gonna risk a small amount to target this full move right there. That's a 1 to 8. If gold price decide to move to the upside and tap into our second point of interest, we're gonna that's gonna be a almost the same 1 to 8. So you're gonna still look for a confirmation right there on a lower time frame, reducing your stop loss on gold. As we can see, like this whole 2 weeks or week and a half, a 1 minute candle is moving 100 pips on gold. So you're gonna have to be cautious when trading gold. So that's my expectation. My expectation is to look for clear confirmation right there on a lower time frame, indicating that the gold price is pushing to the downside. But my target is still, I'm gonna still look for selling opportunities. I'm gonna still look for selling opportunities. So yeah, we just have to be cautious. Follow your plan. Follow your plan, guys. So this is what I'm currently looking at. So I will be back tomorrow or the following week and then giving you a live update. And funny thing is, guys, let me just tell you, like I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, I blew an account. I blew one account of mine. So, but that's fine. It's part of trading. The comeback is always strong, guys. So yeah, I still have two accounts. So, and that was just because of what happened yesterday. Yesterday it was we had Powell speaking. So we had that gold was sweeping. Yeah, it was this year, right here. Let's go into 15-minute time frame. It was spiking both ways. Where was it? Yeah, but gold was spiking both ways. One each time frame. Let me see. Yeah, I think it's this candle right here. It's this one right here. Yeah, gold was spiking both ways because I saw this. I was following the market structure on a lower time frame. As we can see, we had this breakout structure, and then we had this order block which was medicated, and then we had another breakout structure right there, which was, and then another order block which was also medicated. So I was my target, as you can see. I will show you now. I was waiting for this order block to be medicated, and you're gonna see a push to the upside, taking out this liquidity that is resting above that. So I entered and the price went up, and then it shoot down. I was targeting this, but as you can see, now you can see clearly, when I talked about the three phase, I don't know where was my head, but it wasn't really there. As you can see, we had our first break of structure, second break of structure, and third break of structure, and then we had the reversal to the downside. I hope that makes sense, guys. So we are targeting this area right there, and then we're gonna target our third phase of our break of structure. So gold likes to give that three-phase move: first phase, second phase, third phase, and then a push, a reversal to the downside. So yeah, we're gonna milk gold. So I'm not scared of gold, but gold gonna humble you. So guys, just be cautious. Just be cautious. Don't over leverage and don't over trade, guys. Don't over trade. Just follow your plan. Don't over trade, guys. Don't over trade. Don't chase trades, guys. Don't chase the markets. So I also want to talk about if these setups get invalidated. The only time my focus gonna change to bullish is that if we take out this swing high right there, and then I'm gonna focus on long-term buys. But for current market structure, with a push to the downside consolidation, another push to the downside, now we are currently consolidating to the upside into this area, expecting gold price to push another leg to the downside, giving us that three-phase move, expecting a reversal to the upside. So guys, that's my take. Yeah, be cautious and take care. Peace.